unfortunately, you have to go back, all right? They're going to take you over there to see Judge Lloyd.
What's all this shit?
Tonight, the arrest goes smoothly.
I was just confirming with Nicole Brenneman that warrant is not in yet. It's just the affidavit.
How tall are you?
3.
Nikki, street name Green Eyes, ran from the program 2 months ago. Because she went back to using crack, Nikki hasn't slept for days. Nikki first got into Fresh Start when she was arrested in 2007.
I needed a fresh start. Basically, I needed a start, period. I never had much of a start at life before I used drugs, before I started prostitution, or anything.
The first hour she was released from jail into rehab, Nikki ran away. Crack pulled her back to the streets.
You have to constantly have a way to get it, so you fall into this trap. You know, what you'll do to get it. But honestly, it's like, as far as that goes, the prostitution for me wasn't that big of a deal because I've been molested since I was real little, and I've been used a whole lot growing up, and you know, nothing was ever done about it, so I was kind of already in that trap.
What Starks and the other officers don't know is that Nikki is Michelle Bailey's girlfriend, the woman she was counting on to help her when she got to rehab. Nikki getting arrested was not part of the plan, and Michelle is really unsettled.
My girl got picked up, and, you know, that's kind of messing with my head, you know, on some real. It really is. I thought more or less, you know, she was going to be out there and taking care of me. Well, you know, now we're both in this program, and it's just, it's kind of messed up.
This is the wrong time for Michelle to get upset. After 90 days in jail, she's going to court to convince Judge Lloyd that she wants to stay in Fresh Start. It's her only chance to get back into rehab. Another new arrestee is struggling to adjust to life on the pod, Rukia Cartwright. She was furious before when Detroit police officer Buffy arrested her.
If I hadn't been picked up, I would probably be smoking crack right now, or on a different street picking up a different date.
Rukia has lost the last 6 years of her life to her addictions.
I've been off and on the streets since probably 24. A little bit of college, going to drugs. A little bit of working, going back to the streets. So it's like being two different people, basically, for me. And it's like a lot of people on the streets call me Kiki, and that's my street name, and I hate that person. That's the person that you guys saw when I first got arrested. I'm now back to Rukia, the person that works, goes to school, is a mom.
If she doesn't seize this opportunity, Rukia's luck may run out.
When you're dealing with drugs and money and sex, those are like the deadliest combinations ever. The streets will kill you. That's the streets. If the dope man won't kill you, maybe a serial killer will. Maybe a John will. You know, you never know. Or maybe that last hit will kill you. You know, something will.
If Rukia can't convince Starks and the judge to let her stay in Fresh Start, the streets could claim her too.
It's really hard for me to look at other people at that professional level, and I'm sitting here in jail. It's like, what in the hell?
In the Hamtramck jail, the month-long wellness course is almost finished, and the women are scared and a little shaky. Selena and some of the others are near the end of their sentences, and they don't know what's coming next.
I don't know who the hell I am. What am I going back to? I want to know, what do I really like doing? I ain't never done but get high. I ain't had no problem. I swear to God, Tammy.
You will figure it out one day at a time.
And we're going to have a prom for you, Pam.
Find out who Pam was.
Cammie's invited two graduates from Fresh Start to give the women some guidance.
I came to Detroit on a short visit, had no family here, and I was to the streets. I lost my home, my job, connections. I lost me. I came to Detroit after the state of Michigan was doing their job and found me an unfit mother because of drug addiction. When you leave here, it's going to be, like she said, a lot of challenges.
You're going to pick some people to be in your corner who are not going to be in your corner.
Selena listens intently. She's determined to make good on the outside. But Aisha, the focus of Selena's dislike, doesn't feel like anyone is in her corner.
When somebody starts calling you regular names, you know, like, oh, crackhead, it can break you down, you know what I'm saying? Because it's something like when you want to tell somebody that you're doing better, like they can knock you down from trying to do better.
The other women don't seem very sympathetic to her.
Get real clear.
Yet Selena does something unusual. She holds her tongue. With her release date coming up soon, the last thing she wants to do is start a fight with Aisha. It's a critical change.
I've learned how to deal with my anger. You know, I not lash out. But now it's just like I talk calm, walk away. You know, I can relate to other people and explain and actually take time to calm down and regroup myself.
Body, mind, and spirit.
That one, the middle one.
Not long after the meeting, Aisha is locked down for 5 days for fighting. And Cammie makes the decision to kick her out of wellness. But before she can do it, Aisha is discharged from jail, despite Cammie's objections. After Aisha's gone, the truth comes out.
I found out a lot of things once the group found out she wouldn't be back. They had told me they were intimidated by her. I asked them why didn't I hear about this before? And they said, you know, they were afraid of her. She's a violent person. She's got a violent history, and they were intimidated.
It turns out that Aisha had recently tried to choke another inmate. But the women didn't dare tell Cammie.
I do understand about the not telling thing. I hear that over and over and over again in here. I told, nothing happened, learn not to tell. Nothing's going to happen anyways. Very much.
After Aisha leaves, there's some good news in the group. Selena, who is learning to keep her temper in check, is getting released early. She's eager to reunite with her two children, but this time she leaves with a safety net. Selena asks to be sent to a halfway house for drug treatment. She knows she needs more help, and she'll do anything to keep from coming back here.
I asked Miss Cammie because they were just going to send me home. But going home is, you know, too much. It would be too much stress. You know what I'm saying? And by me just making my long move from coming out of prison and then coming here right after prison, getting caught again, I need some stability. I need to find something within me to do something better for myself and my children. So, I'm going home. I'm leaving here. Yes. Yes, I'm leaving. I am leaving. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
At 32, Selena has been imprisoned for over 1/3 of her life. She was free for only 10 months before her latest arrest. Now, after completing women's wellness, she's getting treatment for the very first time. It'll be a tough road, but it could be Selena's best chance to change her life. Downtown at drug court, a woman who ran from the Fresh Start program is trying to salvage her chances before it's too late. Officer Starks helps Michelle Bailey prepare her case before she faces Judge Lloyd.
Michelle Bailey, case U31129507. County Jail.
To continue in Fresh Start, she has to convince the judge that she'll stay in rehab this time.
Okay, I see the recommendation here indicating all of the things that you've learned, and the recommendation is to remain in the program, put you in new life for Genesis 3. All right, let me hear what you've learned. What is your perspective?
I've opened up a lot more with Officer Starks more than Miss Griffin. Me and Starks kind of grew kind of close in there. We both come to an agreement, you know, it's not only the drugs I need therapy with, it's the street life. I will be 28 this year. Like I said last time I was here, you know, in the time that I ran and I got picked up, you know, I got stabbed, and that scared me too much. You know, just thinking about it, I still have nightmares on it, you know. I'm not ready to die yet. What do I want?
The judge knows Michelle is a long shot for recovery, and she's not yet persuaded.
Is recovery what you want?
Yes, it is.
Why?
You know, I was lucky by the grace of God. When I got stabbed, it did not go all the way through.
I will say this. It's up to you to show me whether you're going to really do this or not. Of course, we got a little bit of history here, okay?
All I'm asking Judge Lloyd is I just want one more chance. One more, that's it. Let me prove it to me.
The bottom line is that this is your life, and you can blow it, you can throw it away, it is yours to do that with. That's what we're there for, and to give you the tools and to give you the resources that are necessary. Period.
Okay.
Judge Lloyd decides to take the risk. After 90 days in jail, Michelle gets to remain in Fresh Start and is released to a live-in rehab center.
Call me if you need to.
Thank you so much.
All right, prove them all wrong.
Officer Starks sees Michelle off with a caution and a hug.
All right. Prove them wrong, though.
For the next few months, a live-in rehab center called Genesis 3 will be her home.
This is going to be your new room. This is your bunk. And you're going to be sharing this area with 9 other ladies. These are your toiletries, your towel, and your sheet. Okay?
Okay.
So welcome.
Thank you.
As Michelle moves into her new home, her confidence starts slipping.
I'm a little nervous, of course. I'm shaking. I'm that nervous. I think it's the fact that I'm actually outside now, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I think the first day is the hardest day.
For Michelle, being out of jail is scarier than being locked up.
I've always lived the street life. Ran in the streets, sold dope, did dope, you know, tricks for money, did whatever I had to do. This is completely different. I can't even begin to tell you, you know, it makes me a little nervous.
Michelle ran from Fresh Start the last time and nearly got killed. Now she's got what she wanted, rehab. The question remains, is she ready?